Hello everyone, Pop here, bringing you my deck profile of Blackwings without an extra deck, as you can see. And this is the very second deck that I made when I found out that the Six Samurai deck works so well without an extra deck. Blackwings also works somewhat well without an extra deck, but, everyone's going to have their own complaints about this. I personally like it. I think that it's very, very control and aggro based rather than just swarm based. And I like that. So first off, we got 3 Bora. Of course, you gotta run this. Easy special summon, easy piercer, 1700 beater. Gotta run it. 3 Chris. It's good because when my opponent tries to mirror force it, I can just use this effect, and then it's not destroyed. 3 Kalutes. It's your honest, basically. You have to run 3. It's mandatory. 2 Sirocco. I know nobody runs this anymore because of the inclusion of Chris, but Sirocco can make some pretty nasty OTKs with Bora, because Bora's a piercer. That's pretty cool. And then we got Gale. Just half the attack of a monster on your opponent's side of the field. Anything that's 2500 or less, automatically destroyed by Gale, because he's 1300. And if it's 2500, that would bring it to 1250. Caius, because it's my own personal tech. You usually have a full board, so tributing one monster isn't that much. Plus, you can banish Caius, itself for game, main phase 2. 3 card Ds, because you need that draw power. You're not getting that power from the extra deck, so 3 card Ds, you have to speed through your deck as fast as possible to get those cards you need. 1 Dark Armed, of course, running darks, and it's just an overall great card to have. 1 Allure Darkness, because of course, same reasoning, darks in the deck. Soul Charge. I can use this with Icarus Attack, Black Sonic, Anti-River. I basically just use it just to get Blackwings on the field, or I can use Soul Charge. Special summon Sirocco from the grave, and then I can go ahead and special summon some Blackwings from my hand by their own effects. Raigeki, standard, staple. Black Whirlwind. I recently found out, I thought that these missed timing if you activate one of them, but turns out you can activate these in a chain. So if you normal summon, let's say Chris, you can add 2 monsters from your deck to your hand if you control two Black Whirlwinds. So I can add a Kalute, and I can add a Gale, and it's awesome. 3 Upstart Goblin, of course. I believe in the theory that if you run 3 Upstart Goblins, then you're basically running a 37 card deck. Double Supply Squad, because your monsters are kind of weak by themselves, so when they get destroyed, you want to plus off that, so no skin off my bone. 3 Reckless Greeds. I like this because you can stack them and then they don't. No, you can chain them together and then they don't stack. So if you activate 2 of them on the same turn, you don't have to wait 4 turns before you could draw again. And you also have lots of draw power in the deck already. So, like I said with the Six Samurai deck, skipping your next 2 draw phases isn't that big of a deal. 3 Icarus Attack, MVP of the deck. I love this card so much. Distributing 1 winged beast, it doesn't even have to be face up. You can tribute a face down monster, and it's kind of like a mini Mirror Force, because Black Sonic is way better. Delta Crow. I don't know why this card was made. I mean, it's basically like a heavy storm, like a mini heavy storm. Activated on my opponent's end phase when they set their cards. Boom, all of them gone. They can't chain anything because it's still their turn. And I love it. Also, if you control 3, you can activate this card from your hand. Same thing with Black Sonic. Black Sonic is basically the better version of Mirror Force. Never run Mirror Force in Blackwings, only run Black Sonic, because this card banishes all the monsters that attack instead of just destroying them. So it's harder for them to bring them back. But I suppose that if you're going against certain decks, then this is actually worse. But for the majority of decks, this is better than Mirror Force. Also, yeah, if you control 3, you can activate this card from your hand. So that's it. That's the Blackwing deck profile. Not really much going on here. Just basically just using Gale for control, Kalute for power, and just aggro basically. Try it out for yourself. See if you you like it, and maybe you don't want to spend all the money on the extra deck. Just play with this. So have a nice time. Till next time, we'll probably be doing Lights Warrens, maybe.